just going for those things you wanted.
Oh, are you, love? Thanks. Have you got enough money?
Yeah, I took some out the drawer. I won't be long.
All right. Well, are you going to answer it, or am I?
I will. Is your mum there? Oh, I'm not sure if she wants to see anyone. I'm gone.
Let her in. Go shopping. Don't worry.
I just heard.
How did you find out?
The police. They didn't mention your name, but it didn't take much working out. I'm so sorry. How are you?
I don't know. Sounds daft, doesn't it? But I don't. Just seems like everything's going on around me as usual, and I'm not part of it. Sorry. Sit down.
Were you injured as well, I mean?
No, not really.
Who did it?
I don't know.
They've interviewed Ken.
What happened?
They gave him a hard time.
And?
It was him that made the threatening phone calls.
I know.
But he didn't do that to you. I know he didn't.
Were you with him on Wednesday night?
No, I was in the hospital.
Well, how can you be so sure it wasn't him?
I just know he wouldn't. He didn't write that letter.
Oh, good for him. Good for him. That's a point in his favour, then.
But what he's done to me will go against him.
Oh, Sally, why are you so loyal to him? He beats you up, he makes threatening phone calls to me. I've been raped. What makes you so damn sure it wasn't him?
Well, I just know. He only does those other things because he loves me.
God, he's got a very funny way of showing it.
But it's between us. He wouldn't do anything to anyone else.
You all right, Mum?
Yeah, you doing?
Oh, I'm off out. Come on, back. Yeah.
See you, love.
I came to see how you were, but there's something else.
Go on.
Say it wasn't Ken.
I don't know who it was.
But it wouldn't have been Ken. I know him too well.
Just answer me this.
What?
Has he ever raped you?
No.
I don't believe you.
He's not a rapist.
But if he is, and he did attack me, what's to stop him doing it again and again and again? He hits you. He's driven you into a hostel. Are you sure he's never attacked you sexually?
I know he didn't do it to you.
But he has to you, hasn't he? What sort of a favour do you think you're doing other women by covering up for him? My God, if it was him, I want him caught. And I want him locked up for a long, long time.
Can't you take us up to your room, Scott?
In a minute.
Oh, do you have to do that?
What's wrong?
It's going to be a very long 6 weeks if you can't find something more interesting to do.
Like what?
Think of something.
I just want to watch the telly.
You want square eyes, that's up to him.
Hello, Ruth.
Where did you spring from?
I just went for a walk. I got tired of waiting next door.
Next door? On which side?
Rod, he let me stay there a while I waited for you.
Well, that was very good of him. How long were you there?
A couple of hours, I suppose.
Still, you're here now. Can you stay for tea?
If you like.
Well, that's not much of an answer, is it? Yes, please, or no, thank you sounds better to me.
No thanks, then.
Why not?
It's my choice, isn't it? Yes, please, or no thanks.
When you were first asked, you said, if you like, indicating yes.
Look, do you want me to stay?
Yes.
Right then, I'll stay.
I think there are 4 for tea here. I'm going to start it.
No, it's all right. You stay and talk to the children.
You've got homework to do. Sit down and get it finished before tea.
Now, Scott. Aren't you talking? No.
You don't think I should be going out, do you?
It's up to you.
Yep, it is. It's not my responsibility any longer.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Damon.
Cheers, Andrew.
Hey, that's a great job you've done up there, Damon.
Oh, cheers, Sally, mate. I enjoy doing it. That's the trouble with not having a job.
Well, keep looking.
Me and all the others.
Yeah, that's the way it is, isn't it?
Hey, I might have a job for you. What, decorating?
No, on an ice cream van.
Oh, behave, Teddy. Me on an ice cream van.
Well, Vicky's relatives are into it, and it'll put a few bob in your pocket for the summer.
Yeah, but I feel like Diddy, wouldn't I? Selling raspberry ripples and 99s.
Oh, and what exciting things have you got lined up for the summer? Don't tell me you're going down the smoke for the wedding of the year.
Well, you never know. I'll tell you what, I'll think about it. Hey, I bet that Prince Andrew never had to work on an ice cream van to get a few bob in his pocket.
Oh, let's be fair now. He is marrying that ordinary girl.
Oh, yeah, with an ordinary dad.
Who's got ordinary polo ponies.
Which are probably better fed than we are.
Probably better educated than we are.
Speak for yourself. Right, I'm getting off anyway.
How's your ma?
It's going to take her a while, like, innit?
No idea who it was.
I'd love to find out.
Hey, if you do, give us a shout, because I'd like to have a word with them.
Oh, yeah. She doesn't want our Barry to know, because I'm sure he wouldn't mind a word as well.
Yeah. Hey, give her my best. I'd come over and see her, but, well, you know.
No, I don't know. You come and tell her yourself. She can't still hear that, you know.
Do you always have to do work at home?
No, not always, but I don't mind if it means I get home at a reasonable hour.
But don't you mind Dad cooking the tea?
No, not at all.
I should hope not.
Dad used to always have to cook at home as well when Mum was away on her trips.
Look, enough of that. I'd better get you home before she starts to wonder where you've been all day.
You're leaving me here?
What's that supposed to mean?
I think I'll come for the ride.
Stay here. Keep Heather company.
You just want to have one of your long chats with Ruth, don't you?
No. I just don't think it's good manners to leave Heather alone.
Maybe we should call you Auntie Heather or something like that.
Heather's just fine, thanks, Ruth.
Come on. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Heather.
Did I frighten you?
No, I just didn't expect you up so early.
Around 10 o'clock, you know. But, I'd like to talk to you.
Not now, love. I want to go to sleep.
Well, I want to ask you things. This is the first chance we've had to be on our own.
Can't it wait?
No. I know what you've been through, and my mind's in a whirl, but... Well, there's things I want to know.
What things?
Well, it's the things the police know that I don't, for a start.
No.
Matty reckons it could have been Alan Jones.
No.
How do you know?
We left him in the pub. He didn't know which way the taxi was going.
He wasn't there when I got there. He could have followed you.
It wasn't Alan Jones.
How can you be so sure?
I don't know. I just know.
Was there anything going on between you two?
There hasn't been anything going on between me or anybody. Bob, we've been married for 30 years. Wouldn't you know?
I don't know what I know anymore, do I, for God's sake? Still can't believe it.
Oh, it happened. That's all I know.
Well, why would Matty say it?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't you ask Matty?
Yes. He said Jones fancied you.
And he speaks rape in the same breath. Rape isn't about fancying somebody, it's about hating them.
I don't know, I don't know anything anymore. He just said he was mad. How can you be so sure anyway?
I don't know.
Right. That's it. First thing in the morning, I'm going to go find that Alan Jones. I'm going to get the Dinsdale lunatic. Because it's one of them and I'm going to sort it out myself.
God, please, just stay away from the pair of them.
I've got to know.
You don't care about me, do you?
Of course I do. And what's that supposed to mean?
It's your pride you're worried about. Somebody's attacked your wife, so you've got to attack them. You're all the same.
All the same, are we? Listen, I love you. Yes, I'd like to break the neck of whoever done it to you, but there'd be no pleasure in it for me.
try to imagine what he looks like. I know there must be something wrong with him. But I want him punished. But that's my right. Mine. I was the one that was attacked. Not you. Not your property.
Come on, Sheen. Let me hold you, eh?
Leave me alone.
Awful. Hey, when did they let you out?
About an hour ago.
Where's the van?
Oh, Chilwell. Parked it there on Wednesday night, didn't I? Drunk. Some woman complained about it being outside his shop. She recognised me, so the police had to let me go.
Hey, you can pick your moments for storming out, can't you?
I need some sleep, Terry. Then you can tell me what's been going on. No, you better tell me now, or else I won't sleep.
Hello, hello, hello. Best be careful what you say, or it'll be taken down and used in evidence.
You can laugh on the boat return at the same time.
Well, how'd you make that one out then?
20 odd years left when you retire with a proper pension.
Oh, he's got it all worked out, hasn't he?
You've got to admire him for that. I think you're doing right. It's sad, but we have to have the police to protect us from ourselves.
We'll be well looked after then, won't we? You can do point duty on the landing while we're queuing for the carsy.
Who could have done it, Terry?
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Have you been over there?
No. I've asked them about her.
Hey, they don't think it was me, do they?
Don't be soft. I think I'd be sitting talking to you if they did. Look, we've got to get that van back today. Let's put it all in the past and start again, eh?
Did you see Sana before she went to work?
Nope. You still got problems there, mate.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. God, what a mug.
Oh, don't worry about it. We've got work to think of.
Yeah. I think I'll pop over to Sheila's later, see if she's okay.
No, I'd leave it if I was you.
No, Terry, looks as though I don't care, and I do.
Leave it.
People thought it could have been me, didn't they?
I didn't, not for 1 minute. Damon couldn't have, because he's been here working, so Sheila mustn't.
It was Sarah, wasn't it? She thought I was capable of... Bloody hell!
Oh, look, don't worry about it. You'll soon get back together. Come on, eat your breakfast.
Of course I don't mind you coming here. It's just that it's a bit early, that's all.
Ginny was up at the crack of dawn and Mum had a tidy mood on her, so I thought I'd come round to get out of the way.
Morning, everyone.
Morning, love.
Morning, Helen. And tell him the rest.
What do you mean?
She hasn't come here to see us. What do you know more than you think?
Let's just quieten things down, shall we? Don't want next door to know all our business.
That's her business next door.
What does he mean?
She's going out that rod.
I didn't give you permission to go into my case.
I just wanted to borrow a pencil.
I don't think I like the idea of you seeing him from next door.
There have been plenty of people I didn't like you seeing.
Don't you go into my briefcase again.
Ruth, I mean it. I don't want you to see him.
Nick, will you have a word with Scott about this, please?
Oh yeah, it's a real big deal using somebody's pencil. You've never stopped me before, Dad.
It seemed right turning them up when you've only just brought them home.
And the only makers bring them home, say them getting rid of them.
You never know when they might come in handy.
Your dad's right, and the souvenirs.
Yeah, happiest days of my life.
You'll learn, lad, especially when it's tippling down. You're patrolling the dock road in the middle of the night.
That's the first time I've heard you mention the police without taking the mickey out of him.
If that's what he wants to do, I don't suppose I can stop him.
Oh, Billy, I'm glad.
I might not get in.
Why not?
They don't just take anybody, you know.
And why shouldn't they take you?
They might go into me background.
And what's wrong with your background?
Uncle Jimmy being in prison. You being charged with assault.
Hey, now, none of that's got anything to do with you. You've always been a good lad. And if they turn you down because of that, I'll write to someone. I'm not having that.
See you later then.
Hey, hang on. What the hell have you got on?
Tracy, what have you done? Changed them things from yesterday.
You can't go out like that.
Why not? Everyone else does.
I don't.
You're too young.
I'm not. You want to see what Tina wears?
I think you should stop knocking around with this, Tina.
You've never even met her.
I wouldn't mind meeting her.
Just keep out of this.
Anyway, he's going out with her next door.
Who next door?
That Ruth.
Oh, she seems like a nice girl.
You're not walking the streets like that.
I don't walk the streets when I go out, Dad.
Well, you know what I mean. How long you been going out with her?
She asked me out yesterday.
She asked you? What's the world coming to?
I'll see you later then.
You're not going out like that.
But what should I do then? Stay in my room? Forever?
Of course not. Just wear something sensible, will you?
Right.
Mother, will you slow down, please? It's not a race.
It's got to be done thoroughly.
Good morning. What's going on?
My mum has decided to clean the house, hasn't she? All of it. Try not to do that, Scott.
Do what?
Slurp your coffee.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't hear him.
Does it matter whether he did or didn't?
Actually, it does. Manners do matter.
Well, I mean, does it matter in a global sense?
Does the stock market take a tumble? Does it influence world peace?
Either behave yourself or leave the table.
Okay.
You shouldn't let him get away with that.
I know him. There's no point in coming the heavy father. He just gets all into them. Bottles things up, doesn't he, Ruth?
It takes quite a while to get to know people, Heather. Even children. Can I have a word with you before I go, Dad?
Yeah, sure.
Ah!
Now what? Oh! Be quiet, Scott. You can't be hurt.
Ow, scalding my leg.
The coffee is nearly cold. You've been playing around with it for so long.
What happened?
It's not as bad as it looks, except for my case and papers. Would somebody like to get a cloth? Oh, you were after that pencil again, weren't you? That's why my case is open.
I tripped up. If you hadn't sent me away from the table, it wouldn't have happened.
I didn't send you away from the table.
Now, don't get on at him. Can't you see that he's hurt and upset?
Nick, he's neither. What he is disobedient. It's bad enough going into my case the first time, let alone a second. Look at the mess.
I'm sure it will all be sorted out quickly and simply.
Right, well, let's start by hearing you tell him off.
I'll decide when the time is right to have a chat with him.
I don't mind you staying here, Scott, for as long as you like, but you have to obey by the house rules.
House rules?
1, you keep your room tidy and you don't make a mess downstairs. 2, you do not go into drawers, cupboards, or my briefcase without getting permission first. 3, you learn to use simple manners at the table and everywhere else. And 4...
Hang on, Heather. I'm sorry about the soggy papers, but let's keep this in proportion. And let's remember the circumstances that brought him here.
And you have to learn to be decisive and consistent with them.
Heather's got to get used to us all. We've got to be very patient.
You're playing silly beggars now, aren't you?
I'm all right for going out like this, though, aren't I?
If that's the way you want it, girl, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Who'd be a parent?
I'm not being too heavy, am I?
No, I don't think so.
You are, you know.
And you'd let your sister walk out the way she was before.
Yeah, she'd hardly be noticed. She will be in a school uniform now.
When you're a kid, you think you know all the answers. When you get older, it just gets more complicated.
You can only do what you think's best. If she wants to go out in a school uniform, then let her.
I could have done it when I got round to my mates.
Go and get changed.
Into my new stuff.
Yeah, all right.
So there's no job after all? Look, I'm sorry. Oh, well, you should have said if you weren't sure.
Well, I thought you'd be all right for a job on the ice cream van, but they reckon girls sell more ice creams than lads.
All right. That would have suited me for summer, that as well.
Yeah, mine. Well, look, if we get busy, you can give us a lift.
And what's the chance of that?
Slim to none.
Well, thanks very much.
Yeah, well, I'm only being honest. How's your mum now?
Oh, she's changed. Hope she gets over it soon, like, you know.
Does she mind visitors?
Well, yeah. See, it's not like she's ill. Well, it is, but it isn't. Tell you what, though, I'd love to strangle a fellow who done it.
Damon, is anyone in?
Oh, yeah. I'll see you in now. See you, lad.
Yeah. See ya.
How's your mum?
Oh, it's difficult to say. I'm glad to see you, then.
When do you think we'll be back to normal?
Don't know, love. Maybe never. But there again, what is normal?
Didn't get that job after all.
I'll come.
Hello, Teresa, love. Come in, sit yourself down. You want a girl to do it? You reckon girls sell more ice creams than fellas? Can't see it myself.
And is she?
She's asleep. She's been up cleaning the house since 5 o'clock. She's best left alone when she's like that. How are you?
I still can't believe it.
Did you let me do it?
Well, my job.
It never was your job. I'm going to go and ask them.
Well, I'm coming with you.
Police are looking for Matty.
No, they've seen him, love. I was talking to Matty yesterday.
You think it was him? I know they do.
Come on, Teresa, don't be daft, love. It couldn't be Matty of all people.
They seem very sure. I think it's a nightmare, Bob. They said he was off his head with rage because Sheila had messed things up with him and that woman.
No, they're just wasting their time as usual. They've only got to ask the taxi driver. He'll tell them where he dropped Matty off.
I thought I knew everything about Matty a few months ago. Just don't know him at all.
Come on, you don't think he could do that to Sheila, love? Blimey, I've known him all my life.
Get the kids to an age when you think you don't have to worry about them, then your husband goes against you. Makes you wonder if there is a God. If there is, does he care?
Come on, now. Don't go reading too much into what the busy say, love. They're grasping at straws as well, you know. Look, of all the people, it couldn't be Matty, love. I'll guarantee you that.
All right, Joe. Cheers, mate. Ta-da. Well, you've got the job.
Oh, Grace.
Terrific.
Hey, it's not my fault, Damon.
Hi, I see the van's back.
Yeah, so's the co-owner as well.
How is he?
Hello, Pat. Glad you're here, Karen. I could do with some advice.
Oh, right, what's that like?
But this really hot story about medical malpractice at the hospital. I'd like to get it in the papers. Do you know who should send it to?
But what are you asking her for? She's a student, for God's sake. Say something to me.
I'll speak to you another time, eh? Come on, Damon.
Yeah. Cheers.
It's cooler, eh? Look, I'm sorry I lost my temper, but that's all it was, right?
I don't want to talk about it now.
I think I'll get off, eh?
No, stay.
Right, you look me in the face, Sandra, and you tell me straight. You tell me that you didn't believe for once that it was me who raped Sheila Grant.
I'm on my lunch hour. I've got things to do.